Welcome guys to another episode of Wake Us Up in the Hood. Brother L. Wake Us Up in the Hood was established to wake up the colored people in particular. Wherever we are within Southern Africa and the world, you know. Today I will be taking a listen to a Member of Parliament, the Honorable Fadiel Adams, the President of the National Colored Congress, the only political party fighting for colored people. The only political party speaking for colored people. You know, these other pretenders are only there for entertainment purposes only, handing out tickets, etc. At the end of the day, the National Colored Congress is the voice of the voiceless. And currently in South Africa, colored people are faced against a system that wants to keep us oppressed, a system that perpetuates inequality. And the NCC is the only political party standing up and speaking on our behalf at the table. And the Honorable President Fadiel Adams of the NCC. If you're sleeping on this guy, sleep no more. You know, sleep no more. This is truly a revolutionary, modern day revolutionary. You know, a colored man standing up against a system that is oppressing his people. But let's take a listen today to what they have to say about what is currently happening in the city of Cape Town. The city of Cape Town, which is led by the Democratic Alliance. You know, let's take a listen.
This is me trying to recover. Me trying to follow doctor's orders. Rest, recharge, recuperate. Day 2. And then I realized that I'm a colored person living in South Africa. Good afternoon, Councillor. I must say, I'm caught between being outraged and depressed. I'm not sure where I'm at right now. I can tell you I'm pissed off. For those of you that aren't all that active on social media, go check the Mayor's Rapist post. Hy het by hom te sê van die quality van ons legal representation. Maar ook sê te apply vir legal aid vir sy harassment sake, so ek weet nie ek die besigheid doen nie, but okay, I'm not here to talk about him. He is not important. What I am is I'm deeply concerned about what happens to us as colored people in this country. For those of you that don't know, the DA will release a pamphlet within the next few hours announcing the arrest of Councillor Nadia Satarin, one of our most vibrant and hardworking councillors, for a whole lot of stupid shit. Nothing that'll stick in court. But they're only concerned about the narrative. That's why they try and charge me like at least every 3 months. Like, ek het hoeveel hofsaake gehad op een tyd. Nothing would stick. They can't get me into the cells. They can't get me into jail. All they want to do is get me into court so they can say Fadiel is this and Fadiel is that. Fadiel is none of what they say I am. Fadiel is a colored person seeking justice, and that's a crime in South Africa. So if you missed it, before the Manenberg by-election, the Democratic Alliance tried to pull a little bit of marketing with City of Cape Town resources. Nadia Satarin, Councillor Nadia Satarin, arrived at the event demanding to be allowed in because it was a City of Cape Town event with City of Cape Town resources. She was stopped by the South African Police Services. Yes, you heard it. A sitting councillor serving the city is denied access into a city facility for a city event by the South African Police Services. Now, I can tell you, that night I saw JP Smith walk into Manenberg police station and like it may be a city plek. Maybe he does. I can't say. But the way SAPS responded to the DA's illegal activities, unlawful activities, let me choose my words, it makes you wonder. Makes you wonder how long this GNU has been in existence, in the Western Cape in particular. But let me tell you what I do know. She was denied access to a city facility and assaulted by a policeman. Gemoer, the policeman, thrown in the back of a van. Somebody opens that van because what happened was wrong, and she gets out and she goes off to go and calm herself and take something for the pain. Because she's just been moved by a policeman, a lieutenant colonel. I mean, the video was there. A lieutenant colonel, moer 'n vrou. Ek praat van moer. Ek wonder of sy vrou so moer. Right. Months later, she gets arrested. But guess what? The lieutenant colonel is still at work. The one that moved the woman with video evidence. Farzana Abdul also. She laid a charge with a doctor's certificate. He's still at work. The female's arrested. Now I'm going to do something that's going to upset all of South Africa, because South Africa doesn't like it when you tell the truth. A black male moves a colored woman. The colored woman is prosecuted. The black male's at work. Colored people, open your fucking eyes. I know I say I'm not going to swear anymore. Open your eyes. You know, a few years ago, I think it was 7, 8 years ago, there was a lady from North Pine called Prudence McPherson. I'll never forget that name. Who was abused by a black policeman. She laid charges. Nothing ever came of it. She had a whole female genitalia exposed on camera. Die dinge nog altyd by die wet. Colored woman, for all they talk of GBV, there's no such thing in this country. There's no acknowledgement of real gender-based violence, especially when it happens to our girls. It's why the mayor can hire a bra with a history of assaulting women. And rise to defend it. Nadia is locked up in a police cell. A counselor, a female, a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. Locked up in a police cell like a criminal. For demanding entry into an event she should have been guaranteed entry. But nothing happens to the police officer. Now, what is it that they want? What is it that the system wants? Does the system ask of us to lay down and die? Ask us to go quietly into the night? Or stand up and fight for our rights? This is one of ours. This is our sister. This is not my colleague, this is my sister. For those of you that don't know, choosing her to go to council is the reason why Aslam, what's his name? Richards jumped to the PA, then to the DA, only to make it to number 90 on the PR list of the DA. Because we saw something in this girl, we identified something special. This is a fighter. This is a warrior. I go to war with this girl before half of these so-called men that I know. So we will fight for her. I tell you now, I don't trust the system. I don't trust its policemen. I don't trust its prosecutors, and I damn sure don't trust its judges. But if this is how they treat our women, then I want to ask of us, where's your manhood? Because I think let me make you this guarantee, Member of Parliament of the North, if I was there and this bra raised his hands to her, come off my town, I shall him bin in sy ma se. That's just me. En dan moet die boere maak net wat hulle wil agterna. Because I'm sitting here, frustrated and helpless, because the system, the law must run its course, But surely, in a situation like this, there must be some ounce of common sense. But then again, as colored people, common sense, the law, principle, it doesn't apply when it comes to us. En as jy jou bek opmaak, dan het jy die verkeerde ene. Maar laat ek julle maar nou sê, die ding gaat nie so gelos word nie. That piece of shit, that Lieutenant Colonel's name I can't remember, You and I will deal with each other. I don't care how it ends. This is my sister. This is one of our own. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave it at that. Nadia will be okay. She's strong. She's stronger than most of you. She's more haragat than any of you. She's going to be fine. But that's got nothing to do with the fact that she's been locked up like a criminal. And I can tell you now, the engineer behind all of this, David Masviza is Fark. She's in jail. But when your arrest comes, I can guarantee you, they're going to treat you like a bitch. Yeah, they're going to treat you like a bitch. So, do those yoga exercises. Stretch what you can stretch. Learn to keister. Get familiar with the feel of KY jelly or Vaseline. Because it's coming. You'll feel stuk vark. They can't get to me. Now they're going after those around me. For those of you that are around me, any one of you could be next. For those that want to walk now, because it's getting uncomfortable and hard, line. For those of us prepared to fight, we keep pushing. We're not going to campaign for Nadia, we're going to fight for Nadia. I'll see you guys at court on Monday. I'm assuming it's going to be Monday. Are we trying to get her out on night court now? Let's see how it goes. But take it easy. But understand, if you're a female, specifically a colored one, this is what gets done. This is what people get away with. And we as your brothers and your sons and your fathers, your husbands, your uncles, we are expected to keep our back. Because if we say something, then we're racist. Then they must bring me my badge. Let me acknowledge my racism. I will not be quiet. I'll speak to you guys soon. Be safe.
There you have it, the Honorable Fadiel Adams of the National Colored Congress. Clearly, the system is against colored people. Clearly, the system is against colored people, and we know we're going to wake up. We know we're going to start to realize that nobody's going to be there to save us. Only we can save ourselves as colored people. For more of this and what has transpired, you can follow Fadiel Adams, the Honorable Fadiel Adams, on his Facebook. Fadiel Adams. Follow him. He's the only man. The National Colored Congress is the only organization and the leadership fighting for colored people in particular. I'm your host, Brother L, signing out. Wake us up in the hood. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Colored people, rise up.